As a mother of 3 sons, I'm always interested in family dynamics where brothers are concerned. Our sons are all grown up now, and although 2 are at home at the moment, I'm very glad to say that we no longer have the interactions between them that often resulted in a trip to the common to burn off some of their energy, whatever the time of day. Today's reading is at the end of Matthew chapter 12, verses 46 to 50. It's a change of subject from the rest of the chapter and also focuses on family dynamics. It describes the scene where Jesus' family want to speak to him, possibly out of concern, if this is the event also mentioned in Mark chapter 3, verse 21. While Jesus was still talking to the crowd, his mother and brothers stood outside wanting to speak to him. Someone told him, "Your mother and brothers are standing outside wanting to speak to you." He replied to him, "Who is my mother and who are my brothers?" Pointing to his disciples, he said, "Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my mother and sister and brother." At first, this sounds a bit puzzling, but I think there's not so much a negative point about his family, although they might have been a bit put out. There's actually a positive point about his disciples. They're behaving like his family because they were doing God's will by listening to Jesus' teaching about his Father's kingdom. His disciples were discovering that Jesus brought them into the presence of God when they listened to him. That's our challenge as we read about Jesus ourselves. Are we listening carefully to Jesus? And are we acting accordingly in response?